I had veterans I played with like Chauncey Billups. I played with Grant Hill his last year, so you're always just trying to figure out ways. I eat a lot different now than I did when I used to go up right out to Southern Nazarene for practice every day. But, it's just all about learning and evolving.
Chris Ed Murray from OETA, you talked about happy to be back. What do you remember about your first stay here in Oklahoma City? We all had the famous Charles Barkley, you have cows in your backyard thing, but what do you remember your first journey here in Oklahoma City?
Man, it was a lot. You got to remember, my first time ever leaving Winston-Salem, North Carolina, was coming here to Oklahoma, and the fans were unreal, unbelievable. And me and my brother had a house out in Edmonton. I used to eat Charleston's every day pregame, but it's amazing to see, how much the city's changed. Coming here to play on opposing teams, it's just certain stuff you remember. Like, we used to come out to the same song, it's the prayer before the game, but to see the community and the people, that's what I always said is, the people here, the fans here make this city what it is. And, it's crazy how life comes full circle. Now I got kids. I have 2 kids, and, to bring them out here, they came out here this weekend to see me, them and my wife. It's cool to give them perspective because, it changes.
Chris, like you said, you've been here before, but you weren't here when you haven't been here since Sam Presti's been the GM.
Right.
So I'm just curious, what have the communication between you and him been like, and what have your impressions been of him thus far?
Man, it's been great. Sam has been amazing. Him, everybody, Donnie Strike, everybody within the organization, just, asking if my family needs anything. They have helped out tremendously, so I'm extremely grateful for that. And, the dialogue's been really good.
Hey Chris, Danielle Dwyer, Fox 25 Sports, all the way back here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of piggybacking off the question before, coming back, have you had a chance to kind of get around the city? How have you seen it change since you were here the first time? And what memories maybe come back to you from when you were here the first time?
I haven't got around the city quite yet. I went to an escape room with my kids yesterday, and I went to go see Abominable, something like that, at the movie theater. So it's a lot different. When I was here, it was just me and my brother, and now it'll just be me here with my family coming to visit as much as possible. I won Rookie of the Year here, and it was funny. We were shooting today at the gym, and somebody asked me something about Oklahoma, and who was it? Dennis? Dennis didn't even know that I lived here for my first 2 years, but I don't know if that's dating me or what's happening, but to see the familiar faces is really cool, and I'm excited for, like my parents to come to a game and whatnot, because this was home for 2 years.
Time for 2 more questions. Go ahead, Eric.
Chris, kind of piggybacking on what Barry was talking about in terms of health. You have friends in the league who are obviously into the load management, whether it's LeBron or other guys. Yeah, where do you see the future of players in terms of load management and balancing that with wanting to play a lot and being competitive, but also having to be worried about your health as well?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't speak for anyone else. Everyone has their own thing, their own routine, and it's something that I know I'll discuss with our team here. But coming from a perspective of knowing that I've been injured before, I just know that whenever I do have the opportunity to play, I enjoy playing, because you get perspective when you're injured and you can't play, so that when I'm able to play, I want to play, so like I said, I can't speak for anyone else, but it's nothing like hooping, nothing like hooping, so.
This will be the last question.
Hey, Chris, you talked about the change in your diet. What steps are you taking to ensure, you're on a plant-based diet, so what steps are you taking to ensure that you have enough protein to help out with muscle recovery as the season goes on?
I was blessed and fortunate to executive produce a documentary movie called Game Changers. Go watch it. It's a nice little plug. I appreciate you. Come out first, I think October 1st. Go check it out.
Thanks, Chris.